Hello and welcome to part 3 of this video series on supplements. So if you missed my first two videos, you might want to go back and check those out. The first one was talking about supplement categories, why people might take different supplements, and the second one was on the laws surrounding supplements and their regulation and quality concerns. This one I'm going to really go into kind of what you can do as a consumer, how you can make sure that what you're taking, if you're taking something, is a good quality product for you. So first of all, I just want to recap something from the last video where I basically explained that the FDA has total authority over regulation of supplements, but the burden of proof is on them, which basically means that supplement companies don't have to do efficacy or quality assurance testing unless the FDA comes knocking on their door. So this opens up a whole slew of problems in the nutraceutical industry, which is a huge industry. There's a lot of people wanting to make money, and so they're making supplements pretty cheap. So what that means is that the consumer, if you're buying supplements off the store shelves, you may be subjecting yourself to supplements that may not have what they say they have on their label, may have inactive things in there, or may have stuff that could actually be harmful. And so that's really important for people to know, that there's a little bit of buyer beware if you're going out and buying supplements over the counter on the store shelves, because you really can't, there's really no proof that what's in there is what it says. With herbal supplements especially, most herbs when they're ground down look all the same. So you can't look at it and really identify what herbal supplement is actually in there, if it was a good quality supplement. These are definitely some things to keep in mind. I think the other big thing for people is oftentimes I'll have patients who either I've recommended a supplement to them, or some other clinician has recommended a physician quality supplement to them. And then they tell me that they found it on Amazon and they can get it a lot cheaper there. It's a lot more convenient. But I would also caution you against this because in recent years there's been a lot of fraud online in supplement sales, where people are getting their hands on physician quality supplements and then they are refilling them with something other than what it was originally in there, and repackaging them and reselling them. So again, you may buy a bottle with a label of a physician line quality, or may think that it's what you were taking before, but there's really no proof of that. The best way that you can make sure that you're getting a really good quality supplement is through a healthcare practitioner that uses physician line brands, because healthcare practitioners are going to know which companies are doing the third-party quality assurance testing and making sure that what's in the bottle is what it says is in the bottle, making sure that every single capsule has the exact same ingredients in it so that there's no variation, and making sure that it's something that's actually going to be really safe for you to take and really effective for what you're trying to take it for. That's number one for sure. Physicians, especially naturopathic physicians, are thoroughly trained in supplement use. So they know a lot about not just pharmaceuticals, but they get extensive training in herbal medicine, in neurotransmitter and hormone support, and all of the things that you may be looking to get out of a supplement. So make sure you have a healthcare practitioner who is especially well trained in the supplements that you're looking to use, so that they can help guide you in that process. Number two, I would say I would always empower people to educate yourselves. You can always call a company whose supplements you're taking and ask them if they do third-party quality assurance testing. And if they do, ask them if they're willing to share the report with you. Most companies who do this kind of testing are really proud of the fact that they do it, and so they're not going to hide that. They're going to tell you probably all over their website, they're going to tell you on the phone, they're going to tell you what kind of research they do, and they're going to be really excited about promoting that. So you can always call companies. I would tell you to be wary of any kind of company that makes big claims about one of their products or some of their products being kind of the life-changing thing. If they have something that's claiming to help you lose the weight you haven't been able to lose your entire life, or if it's going to make you sleep better than you ever have, or it's going to make you live longer, it's going to make you feel better, these kinds of claims are worrisome to me. No practitioner in the medical field, whether it's the naturopathic field or the conventional medical field, has ever found the magic little pill. It's not something that we know to exist, because if you look at health from a dynamic perspective, health is not just found in a pill. I talk about this in my first video. Health is so many more things. It's so many more aspects of your life than just what's found in a pill. And so there is not a magic pill out there. So first of all, if you see a company that's claiming that, I would be leery. Other signs of this is if you go onto their websites, they'll usually have really beautiful websites that every single paragraph as you're going down is going to be making basically the exact same claim, just stated in a different way. It'll just be saying, oh, this supplement is going to do X, Y, and Z, and it's going to make your life so much better, and it's this amazing blend of herbs and amino acids and nutrients. But if you really read between the lines, you'll find that it never tells you what exactly is in it. And it will never tell you any references to research that's been done on it, or research that's been done on the individual ingredients in the product to show that it actually could have this effect in your body. So that's another real concern to me. Most good quality supplements are going to tell you that research has shown that this has been effective doing X, Y, Z. Or it will say, we proudly do third-party testing for all of our ingredients and check for these kind of adulterants. So that's another thing to check on. I have looked into companies like this for my patients on multiple occasions, where I'll go to their website, I'm not really getting any information on there, and so then I'll call the company and I'll say, hey, I'm just trying to get a little bit more information about your product. Can you tell me exactly what's in it? And the person on the other end of the line can't tell me. They don't know. They don't really know anything about the product. They're just trying to sell it. And if I try to get somebody above them, it's almost impossible. You go in circles and you can't find any information out about what's actually in it or any research that supports their claims. So if this is the case, I would steer clear. Companies that are doing good things with their products and are really high quality, they're proud of that, and they're going to tell you that. So that's number 2. I think all of these are super important to compile together. And, you know, just a little note I'm going to throw in there as a practitioner and as a small business owner. I think it's really important that if you are working with somebody who is spending a lot of time working with you and getting to know you and getting to know your case and picking out particular supplements that may be useful for you, I think it's really important that you also put into that relationship by purchasing through that person. You know, it's unfortunate when, you know, you have a practitioner that has put in a lot of time to your case outside of just your appointment trying to figure out what the best thing is for you, and then you find a cheaper product on Amazon, which may or may not actually be the product you think it is. So just a little plug for all of your small business owners and naturopathic providers or conventional providers that are putting in work for you. It's really important, I think, energetically and spiritually to feed that relationship and make sure you're both putting in equally. So I hope this explains a little bit more to you. I hope this series was helpful in talking about, you know, when supplements might be useful, what kinds of supplements to look for, you know, the laws and regulation around it, quality assurance testing, and how you can really educate yourself on what you're taking. If you have any questions, if there's any other videos you'd like me to address information on, go ahead and comment below. I'm happy to answer those, and I hope this will help you going forward. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.